Hi there, I'm Eddie. Thanks for practicing yoga with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to yoga. Let's have a really good class today. Let's have a class that is strong. Let's have a class that is empowering, self-empowering. Let's have a class that feels good. Wherever you are at, whatever your starting point is, let's go from there and let's take it up a notch. So you could come to this class feeling a little down. You could come to this class feeling a little bit, maybe not quite in your body. It doesn't matter. Wherever you are, acknowledge that, and then let's try and move it to one step feeling better, or two steps feeling better. But let's go from where we are now to a better feeling place, knowing that it is in our power to move ourselves in that direction. I'm happy that you're here. My name is Eddie. If you don't know me, thank you for checking out this class today. I'm very happy that you're joining our community. Everybody is really chill. We're in our own houses, we're in our own spaces, we're doing our own thing. If you have an injury, if you have a limitation, please just relax and stop when you can't do something and then pick it up again. Don't hurt yourself while you're practicing, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me afterwards. I can help you to modify if you don't know what to do in today's class, and you can apply it to the next class. So, with that said, we are going to get started. I want to share one thing with you before we move into the physical practice. So I usually get here early, and the camera is on if you ever want to get here early and join me, and I start by meditating. And I did today about a 15-minute breathing practice, long deep breath practice. It was what we would call samavriti, or a three-part breath. And we'll do it a little bit ourselves at the beginning of class. But this is a breath where you inhale, hold your breath, and you exhale. It's very invigorating. It's very empowering. I did it for a long, kind of a longish time. I did 10-second inhale, 10-second pause, 10-second exhale. So that's 30 seconds for one breath. That means you're taking 2 breaths a minute. So you are really slowing your breath down, but at the same time, really creating a powerful sense of invigoration. While I was doing that, I felt so clearly how I was directing and moving the energy in my body. I was kind of gathering it, I was focusing it, I was moving it into my brain, and I was uplifting myself in the process. And as I was doing this, it became so clear to me that we spend so much of our lives giving our energy away because we focus on things that don't feel good. We focus on situations that don't feel good, and we don't take the time to rein our energy back in. One of the words that kind of kept going through my head was energy vampire. That's something that you'll sometimes hear people say, oh my God, I can't deal with that person. They are such an energy vampire. As if that person has the capacity to deplete you of your energy, or the news is depleting my energy. That story is bumming me out. I can't watch the news because it is bumming me out, or whatever it is. It's not that the thing outside of you can steal your energy from you. It's only your attention to things outside of you that are not wanted, and the inability to set up a boundary that allows your energy to be depleted. So what I'm saying is, it is not the person or the thing outside of you that is depleting your energy. It is your attention to those things. And the good news about that is you can control your focus. You can control your attention. You can control the way that you focus your energy. Okay, that is what our yoga practice is about. We're going to spend an hour empowering ourselves in focus. And I'll take you through that. I'll do a little bit of that breathing practice that I was doing on my own to kind of give you that sense of that energy coming into you and empowering and uplifting and invigorating you. And then we'll move into our flow. And throughout the class, let's just keep bringing our minds, our awareness back to now, and say, I can focus however I want. I can focus on things that are wanted. I can focus on things that are unwanted. And in my focus on that which is wanted, I can uplift myself, I can feel empowered, and I can feel the flow of energy building within me. Hands together at your heart. Okay, everyone, make an affirmation to yourself right now. I can focus my own mind. I can focus in directions that are wanted. I can have adequate boundaries. I'm in charge of my energy. Rub your hands together. So rubbing the hands already, that just starts to build a little bit of heat. That starts to build a little bit of energy. And then we're going to take that warmth and we're going to pull it to the heart. Thumbs at your breastbone. Inhale deeply. Hold it for just a moment. Again, we'll do this more in just a couple minutes. Exhale your breath out. Again, inhale. Hold it. Your energy follows your thought. Exhale your breath out. And one more time. Inhale deeply. Hold it. Very good. Exhale all your breath out. Okay, let's chant our Oms together. Take a breath. Om. Again, inhale. Om. Last time, inhale. Om. Very good. Open your eyes up. Okay, now you all are facing forward on your mat. I'm going to turn so that I'm facing forward on my mat so we're all in the same direction. And let's just do some warm-ups here. Hands on your shins, chest up, inhale, exhale, round your back. Lubricate your spine. Inhale forward, exhale back. Go on your own. There's a breath with the movement. Inhale pulls you forward. Exhale takes you back. Don't blur the lines. Inhale, exhale. You go at your own pace. I'm going to have you do about 3 more of these, warming up. And we're going to inhale, come forward. And as we exhale, we are going to walk the hands all the way towards the front of the mat and let the head go. Relax your head just a little bit. Good. Now this will be a little bit easier to demonstrate if I go to the left. So let's all go to the left. Take our upper body, walk it so your chest is kind of hanging out over your left leg. Walk out over your left leg. And that means that the right side of your back, the right side of your waist, the right ribs, they're all going to be expanding and opening. And then breathe into your body with a vigor that illuminates you, that uplifts you, that illuminates you. From where you are, still look left, but bring yourself all the way up. Put your right hand on your left knee. Take your left hand, bring it behind you, and twist. I got a couple of pops in my spine. That felt good. So I'm just looking back over the left shoulder and breathing. So if your aim is to bring your awareness back into your body, to circulate energy in your body, to uplift yourself energetically, to raise your vibration, as opposed to, oh, I have to be so deep and my head has to turn all the way around like an owl, right? It's a little bit lighter of a goal, a little more attainable. So come on back through the center, walk over to your right leg. And make that intention. I'm going to bring energy in my body. I'm going to uplift myself. I'm going to illuminate myself. Good. Slowly bring yourself all the way up there. And take that twist. Right hand's going to come behind you. Left hand is going to go outside your knee. So in yoga, we start with this very basic principle that your energy follows your thought. Your energy follows your thought. So when you bring your thoughts into your body, when you bring your thoughts into kind of a sense of light in your body and peace in your body or space in your body or space in your mind. That's where your energy's going. All right, come on all the way back through the center, everybody. Keep those legs crossed for another moment. If you're not comfortable sitting on the ground, go ahead and sit in a chair. Take your hands, bring those palms up to the ceiling. Let's just get a nice, good, deep stretch right here. You're going to lift that breastbone open. Good. Happy to see some of you. It's nice that this Sunday class is kind of becoming a thing. I know people have become busy, and I'm glad that at least some of you are making an effort once a week. I'm going to be there, and Sunday seems like it's the day now. So welcome. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Release your hands down onto your knees. Now, just join me. We're going to do this for about 2 minutes. I want you to join your thumb and first finger, and I want you to try and get your spine as erect as it can be. Really lift your posture. Your chin is going to gently pull back towards your throat. Okay, so the neck is long, the chin is in. Now, just before we start the breathing, look inside yourself and imagine that your spine is like a drinking straw. Imagine your spine is like a hollow tube, and the bottom of the straw is down at the tip of the tailbone, and the top of the straw is right up in the brain at the third eye point. And if you take your awareness down to the very base of your spine, down to where that straw is sitting in the liquid, I want you to inhale that liquid light up through your spine. Hold it in your brain. Imagine a glowing ball of light. It can be golden light, it can be violet light, it can be green light, just whatever feels right to you. And exhale, take it right back down. Breathe out, and it goes down to your tail. Inhale deeply, pull it up. Now hold it and give the gentlest squeeze to your whole body. Gentlest squeeze. And exhale, let it go. Let's do this maybe 10 times. Inhale up. Holding, you draw your belly button back, you pull up the floor of your pelvis. Exhale the breath out. Number 4, inhale. Hold it, uplifted, illuminated, rejuvenated. Exhale it out. Inhale deeply. Hold it. Exhale. You're halfway there. Stay with me. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. I want you moving through that straw. Really direct your energy. Exhale down like liquid down through a straw. 3 to go. Inhale up. Brain is full. Mind is full. Heart is open. Exhale it down. 2 to go. Hold it. Exhale it out. And last one. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale, let it all go, and feel yourself right now, right? Feel yourself empowered. Feel that energy really crackling inside of you. Okay? Open your eyes up. We are ready to begin today. This is a good day. You know why it's a good day? Because we're determining that it's a good day. Join me in that determination right now. Come on all the way up to stand, please. All the way up to stand. So I'm coming up towards the front of my mat. Maybe shake out your legs just a little bit. If you were kind of sitting for a long time, shake out your arms. Maybe bounce your knees. All right. Okay, everything distributed, yes? Hands together. So let's start just with our half sun salutation. Arm comes up. Now open it, take it down. Bend those knees if you're tight. Bend them deeply if you're really tight. Look forward and inhale. Fold to your legs. Arms out, chest up. Hands at your heart. Okay, how about we do that again? Inhale, reach up. Take it forward. Move your awareness through your body, all the way down to your head, to your feet open. Fold. Sweep it up. Exhale to your heart, feeling good. Yes, inhale. Feel like you're 10 feet tall when your hands are up. Exhale, fold all the way down, really elastic as you can be. Look to the front. Fold. Arms out, chest up. Hands at your heart. Do it again. Inhale all the way up. This time, stay with your hands up for just a moment. Take about 3 breaths. Now, I want you to feel yourself stretching up to the ceiling, not just through your arms and your shoulder joints, but imagine the crown of your head is now getting up a little bit taller. Your spinal column is opening like you're opening an accordion, and the folds are opening up. Pop, 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 open it up. And now exhale, take it forward and down. Again, peeps that are tighter, bend your knees, put your elbows on your knees. Those of us that are more flexible, put your hands on your ankles. Put your hands on the ground. Take your hands, interlace them behind your back. Find a variation that you like and stay there. Find a place where you're comfortable, where you're kind of exploring your personal edge, and stay there. Let's take about 5 breaths here. Everybody could let their head go. Good. Inhale. We're going to bend those knees a little bit. Sweep the arms. You're going to come all the way to the top. Release your hands down. Step your feet together for just a moment. So we're going to take a little side stretch here, and it's going to have a slight variation in it. So what I want you to do is step your feet to touch. Take your hands, reach them all the way up above you. And then I'm going to have you grab your right wrist with your left hand, and you're going to pull over towards your left side. So pull towards your left side like that. Now from here, some of us are going to go a little bit deeper by taking the right foot, crossing it in front of the left foot, and then make the arc a little bit deeper. That's going to be wobbly, but it will give you the capacity to just kind of balance on a wire and get quite deep. It's a little wobbly, but really nice. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. You don't even have to take your hands down. Just go ahead and grab your left wrist. Step your feet so that they're touching one another again. Take your arms, go over to the opposite side. And then from here, I'm going to take my left foot, cross in front of the right foot, and just deepen that stretch. Oop, that was too deep, so I come back. You have to listen to your body. I was doing that and I had this sensation like someone struck a match under one of my muscles, like it got really hot really fast. And then I go, that's not right. I don't want to feel that. Inhale, come on all the way back up. I want to feel a good, deep, intense stretch. I don't want to feel like a match, that kind of heat. So then I came right out of it. And that's all you're doing. Okay, now let's move through some sun salutations. Maybe we'll add some juice to them, add some variations to them, make them a little bit different. Inhale, take your arms, reach them up to the ceiling, and fold forward. Bend your knees if you like. Look to the front. Put your hands down, step yourself all the way back. Now, just stay in downward dog for a second. Don't worry, we're going to do a push-up soon. From downward dog, inhale, rock forward to plank pose. From plank pose, push back to downward dog. Do that 4 times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, go back. You could be on your knees as well if you don't have the strength here. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back. Now let's have some fun. Inhale, come forward. Hold it for me for 5. You could put your knees on the ground, but do push through your arms. Remember that vibrant breath. Even as you burn, even as you heat up here, tell yourself, I love that. I love bringing this awareness. I love bringing this energy back into my body. I love feeling my inner strength. One more. Exhale, come on down onto your stomach, or you could hover if you want. I'm just going to take a cobra here for about 5 breaths. So for those of you that want to stick with me, elbows are bent, hands are on the ground, heart is through. You may like upward facing dog, and if you know it, you can do that. Breathing. Chest open, heart through, shoulders down. Very good. Let's take ourselves all the way back to downward facing dog. So what if today we do 4 different sun salutations, or 4 sun salutations, and in each one we do some kind of different core strengthening exercise. So we did a basic plank in that last one. Let's see what we can pull out of our hat for the second round. Look forward between your hands, and you're going to get forward. Some of you will jump, some of you will take 4 steps, it doesn't matter. Get to the top of your mat, put your hands on your shins open. Fold to the legs. Ooh, let that head go. Arms out, chest up. And hands to your heart. Okay, let's do the second one with a different little core strengthener. Inhale, take your arms, we're going to go up. Exhale, we are going to take it down. Breathe in. Very good. Take yourself back. Hold on. Take yourself back to downward facing dog. We'll save the push-up for a moment. I want you to take your right leg, lift it up parallel to the ground. Parallel to the ground. Now on this first one, let's do knee to nose 4 times. Exhale, pull your right knee to your nose. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. And back. Knee to nose. Good. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose. Very nice. Switch sides. Now, mind you, you could do this with your right knee on the floor. Left leg up. Knee to nose. And back. And 2. And 3. Good. Last one. Number 4. Squeeze it. Beautiful. Take it back. Now, how about we come forward and we go through chaturanga? I'm going to try and hover off the ground. Maybe you're on the floor. Upward facing dog. What did I do? Straight arms, thighs lift, heart lifts. Downward dog and back. If any of you are saying this is too hard, you need to just modify. You need to come down on your knees. You need to chill out a little bit, take a breath, and then join us again when you're ready. We're all going to look forward, bend the knees, lightly step or jump, open halfway, and fold down. Okay, arms out, chest comes up. And bring those hands back to your heart. So let's find another core strengthening variation. Inhale, take your arms, reach them out, lift them up, fold down, look forward. Take yourself just back to downward facing dog. So why don't we do a side plank? My advanced people, full side plank. I'll demonstrate for newer people who are not as strong in this one. Put your right knee down on the ground, spin your left foot flat, take your left hand up. Now, those of you in full side plank, go on, do it. Maybe scissor your legs, maybe take your arm over your ear. I'm going to join you there. So find a variation that you like, everybody. If that arm is over your ear, whether your knee's on the ground or not, really push up through the top ribs, through the top hip. Make that body arc. One more, so we're getting the obliques. Exhale, come on back through the center, and we'll go to the second side. I'll demonstrate the foundational posture. Left knee on the ground, right foot is flat, right hand is up. Full people, advanced people, you're right in your full pose. Okay, I'm going to join you, both legs straight. How about arm over the ear? How about hips lifting up high? Very good. We'll inhale where we are. We'll exhale down. Now, how about some of us come forward? Let's all come forward to plank pose. Some of us will modify. We'll put our knees on the ground. I'll keep it a little lighter. Some of you will do full chaturanga. Coming to the floor. Here's cobra. You could do up dog. Good. Back to downward facing dog. What I want you to see is that you can mix and match. And once you kind of learn some of these basic routines and poses, then you can mix and match in a way that's good for you. You can do modified versions, full versions. You can drop your knees. You can lift your knees. It's all good. Let's look forward. Get to the front of the mat. Open halfway. Take it down. Sweep up to the top. Inhale. And exhale, hands right down at your heart. So we've made it through 3. Why don't we do one more? And I have an idea for one more core strengthener. Inhale, take your hands up above. Exhale, fold down. Look to the front. Take yourself back just to downward facing dog. For this next one, what we're going to do is everybody rock forward to plank. Drop your knees first. Put your forearms down on the ground. Now interlace your fingers, and I undo my pinkies, and I'm going to step myself back to a low plank and drop my belly onto the floor. So I'm dropping the belly and the pubic bone onto the floor. Now my toes are still curled into the floor. So what we're going to try and do from here, take a deep breath in. When you exhale, squeeze your belly button, try and lift your belly up off the ground. When you inhale, slowly lay your pelvis and your belly down. Let's do it 4 more times. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So it's like a reverse crunch. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. You can do 2 more. Inhale, drop. Squeeze and lift. Last one. Inhale, drop. Squeeze and lift. Beautiful. Drop your belly. Drop your chest. Now, everyone take your hands. Start with them under your shoulders. If you're going to do cobra, stay right there. If you're going to join me in upward dog, walk your hands back. Bring your hands about halfway down your rib cage. Roll those shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Now, if you can see me while you're doing this, my knees are off the ground. Only the hands and the toenails are touching the floor, right? The top of the foot and the toenail. Exhale, roll back over those toes. Take a second. Come on down. And just give yourself a moment in child's pose. Have a sip of water if you like, and then rest. Okay, let's take a moment, just a short pause. As you're pausing, as you're resting, kind of imagine like a circle around your body. And don't let your thoughts move past that. Just keep your energy encased within this circle. You might call it your magnetic field, you might call it your aura, but just kind of keep yourself encased for the duration of class in this little cocoon of energy. Really build inward as opposed to dissipating outward. Inhale, come on all the way back through the center. Okay, and from here, you're going to turn your toes into the ground. Come to downward facing dog. I'd like you to walk your hands back to your feet. Open yourself halfway. And exhale. Sweep yourself out. Come on, all the way up. And exhale. Bring your hands together at your heart. Relax for just a moment. Release your hands down. Imagine a lake for a moment that is dammed up. Right? So all the mountain streams fill the lake. The water pours into the lake and it just rises. And it's full and it's contained. The moment you open that dam, then the water starts leaving the lake and flowing down into the valleys for irrigation. But for now, imagine that you are contained and that the energy is just filling within you, but it's not dissipating outward. Right? So I said earlier, imagine a circle around you, or just imagine the places where you're energetically leaky for the moment are dammed up, plugged up. Contain it within you. We're going to open our eyes up, everybody, and we're going to take a step forward into a warrior one. So my right foot comes forward. Notice then I step my left foot back. That foot's got a little bit of an angle turning in towards it. We're going to bend the front knee, sink down nice and low into this pose. But can you see my hands are starting together at my heart? That's where I want this posture to begin today. Now we're going to do some arm movements. We're going to inhale, sweep our arms out and up. Exhale, our arms are going to go straight out to the side and really spread your chest. And then inhale, pull your hands to your heart. And then exhale, let your palms open in front of you like you're holding a tray. Let's do that again. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, spread your arms, open your chest. Inhale, collect it at your heart. Exhale, serve it up on a tray. Now let me change the breath. Listen to me. Inhale up. Hold your breath in for about 3 seconds. Squeeze, lift, and exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, hands to your heart. Hold your breath in, lift your chest. 2, 3, and serve it up on a tray. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale. Hold it. 2, 3, exhale out. Inhale, heart. Hold it, lift it. 3, and serve it on a tray. Last round of this cycle. Inhale up. Hold it. 2, 3, exhale it out. Be powerful while you do this. Inhale. Hold it. 2, 3, and exhale. Okay, now join me in a little transition here. Take your arms, reach them up to the ceiling. And then take your arms out to the side. Now hold your arms out to the side. You've got airplane wings. Take your back foot. Pivot into a lunge. So turn onto your toes and lean your body forward. Try and feel that line that goes from your back heel right out the crown of your head. And imagine someone is pulling a string right through the top of your head, and you lean forward and you're balancing. If you can't balance here, keep your tippy toe of your left foot touching the ground. Keep your tiptoe touching the ground. Now, what you're going to do to come out of this, your lifted leg is your left leg. Step it off the right side of your mat. So cross your left foot behind your right leg and squat down. Okay, so my legs are crossed. My right leg is in front, my left leg is behind, and I'm squatting and my hands are at my heart. Take 3. That's 1. 2. Oh, I got one more challenge for you today. 3, get it all out. Now try and spread your wings. Come back into the lunge. Into the flying balance. Step back with your toes. You're in a lunge. Your hands are all the way up. I apologize if you're wobbly. Just take your time to settle into these postures. Touch the ground. Step it back. Those of us that would like to do the vinyasa push-up cycle, good time to do it. Yes. All right. My Lord, the time has flown today. I didn't even realize it. Anyways, we're going to keep on going. Let's get the left. Oh, then we're going to walk the hands back to the feet. Open yourself. And exhale. Fold in. Come on all the way up to stand. So you're at the back of your mat. Let's do the same thing on the second side. We'll repeat that sequence, and then we'll start to think about coming down. Take your left foot, step it forward. Take your right foot back. Start in your warrior one, everybody, but I want your hands together at your heart, okay? Now, let's start as we did. Inhale, arms go up. So no holds just yet. Exhale, arms out to the side. Draw to your heart. Serve it up on a tray. We did 2 rounds without a pause on the last one, so up. Exhale out. Don't race. Heart. Tray. Add the pause. Inhale up. Hold it. Out to the side. Inhale, heart. Hold it. 2, 3. Serve it on a tray. Inhale up. Hold it. 2, 3. Exhale out. Inhale, heart. Hold it. 2, 3. Exhale, serve it. Let's do about one more like this. Inhale up. Hold. Out. Heart. Hold. Tray. Beautiful. Take your hands up above you. Take that back foot, please. Pivot onto the toe. Arms come out like airplane wings. Lean forward. Maybe that's enough for you, but maybe you can fly. I believe you can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. Here we go. Let's take one more inhale. And now we're coming into that little curtsy. The right foot steps off the left side of your mat. So I've stepped onto the floor outside my mat. Hands are dropping. Chest is lifted. Body is squatting. Let's take about 3 full breaths here. And now spread your wings. Try and float once again. Flying. I'm going to come out of this a little bit differently. Step back into your right foot. Turn both feet to the side wall. You can see my back. So right now it's your left foot that should be closest to the front edge of your mat. Both feet are parallel facing your side wall. Take your hands. If you'd like to interlace them behind your back, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, maybe take your hands and you'll bring them around your ankles. We're going to move into the forward bend. Let your head go. Please cultivate your breathing. I'd love for you to get out of your mind that the first thing that you need to do is get really, really deep in the posture. Instead, tell yourself the first thing to do is to get deep and fluid and consistent in my breath and really be in that breath. And then let my body follow the river of my breath. Take one more. You're going to pull those arms back. Lift yourself all the way up to stand. You stay as you are. I'm going to turn around so I'm facing you. All right, take your arms out to the side. And let's move into a twist. Just one final twist here. So I'm going to have you take either hand, doesn't really matter, and twist down towards the opposite foot. So take one hand, twist it down towards the ground, towards the opposite foot. You could put your hand on a block here. Good. If you want to wrap your top arm behind your back for a little bit more shoulder freedom, go for that. Very nice. Inhale, and then let's just move it on to the other side. You're going to take the hand that was lifted to the sky, and you're going to move it towards the opposite foot, and you come on up and twist there. Very, very good. One more inhale. And slowly come on right back down through the center. Just for good measure, take your feet, turn them outward. Go ahead and place your elbows against the inside of your thighs. Drop your butt down, reach your chest forward and through. And if you want to go even deeper into this pose, take your arms out to the side like wings and hang. Very nice. Strong legs. Everybody comes all the way up. Now, you have your left foot towards the front of your mat. So go ahead and just take your back foot, step it forward towards the front. Step your feet together, point your fingers down, lift your spine tall. And once again, I want you to feel that imaginary circle around you that contains you. That contains your energy, your own egg, your own cocoon, your own field of energy. And as you keep your mind within the boundaries, you just feel that energy swirling and growing and expanding. There's no depletion at this point because it's all about building inward. It's not about releasing or focusing outward just yet. Okay. I'd like you to open your eyes up. Let's do something here that'll be good for stretching out your feet. I'm going to step a little bit back more towards the middle of my mat, let's say. And what we're going to try and do is place our fingers on the ground, stand up nice and high on our toes. And I've got my legs basically together. I've got my feet basically together, and I'm standing up on those toes. Now, let's say you really don't like that. That's not good for your foot. You could do something like this, where you stretch your foot back and you do it in a much lighter way, toes curled into the ground. But for those of us that can, let's hang out here for just a moment. Get up nice and high, and then do you want to try and balance? You could do that. So you're up on the toes, stretching out the feet. Very good. Now put your hands back down on the ground. This is going to get a little bit funky, but I know you guys like it funky, so let's do it. If you can, take your right leg forward and rest on your heel. And then the left foot, that heel, you want to kind of move your heel right into the center. So I'm literally sitting on my heel. My right leg is forward. Now that stretches real deep through the foot. If it's too intense for you, go back to where you were. If you want more, try one hand up. Maybe you can get two hands up and balance. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Woo! And then let's go to the second side. Take your right foot, bring it back. So again, I'm setting up my heel right in the center, taking my left leg right directly forward, resting on the left heel. One hand up. Breastbone up, eyes focused. Maybe I can do two hands. A lot of dancing here. And slowly bring yourself all the way out of that. We'll slowly just get down onto our butts. And how about this? Stretch your legs forward, everybody. Let's take Paschimottanasana kind of as a resting pose. So first thing I'm going to do is take my hands and grab my flesh and pull the flesh back. And then even if we're super flexible, let's have a slight bend in the knee. Take your hands up and just kind of start passively. So just let your hands come forward. You can grab your feet, you can grab your ankles, you can kind of cross your hands, whatever. And do about 5 breaths like this. Think of it more like child's pose with your legs straight than trying to really, really get deep at this point. Make sure that head is relaxed. Now, some of you are going to be happy here, but some of us, we want to go a little deeper. So we're going to take our hands. My right hand is going to grab the right foot, pulling my toes back. My left hand is going to grab the left foot, pulling my toes back, and I'm going to straighten those legs. If you can do that, join me there. And then I'm pulling back on the feet as I draw myself longer into this pose. Pulling back on the feet. If your feet are splaying out or turning out to the sides, bring them straight up. You want your feet straight up like they're against a wall. I've kind of got the base of my big toe, that bunion area, touching one another. Deep breath in and out. And inhale, bring yourself right back up. Now we haven't done this one for a little while, so we're going to stay in this general position here. You're going to take your hands, lift them up, pull your thumbs into the pad of your hand, cross your fingers over. So you're making a fist with the thumb on the inside. You're going to bring the fist together. I'm going to place it down underneath the belly button. Again, I might bend the knees a little bit, maybe keep them straight. Fist down under the belly button, lift up, go forward, and roll over the fist. So I can feel the fist really filling up the cavity underneath my ribs. So they're pushing into the intestines, they're pushing into the stomach. And I want you to take your hands and roll them around and knead the dough a little bit. And just kind of get in there. Mixing it up, relaxing your head. Very good. Okay. Nice. Go ahead and slowly sit yourself all the way back up. Okay, this is the twist that we're going to do. I'm going to turn so you guys can see me from the back. So you're still seated in the exact same position that you were in a moment ago. All I'm going to do is take both of my legs and I'm going to bring them along to the right. And then I'm going to kind of sit side saddle here. Now, you've got your right ankle sitting, can you see that? The right ankle sits right in the arch of the left foot. And I'm kind of over resting on my left hip right now. This right cheek, it's totally off the ground. Okay, here's how you know if this foundation works for you. If you can take your arms and reach them up to the ceiling like that, and you don't fall to your left, then this is good for you. Otherwise, you might do something like take a blanket and elevate your left hip a little bit, and that'll help you from falling over. Or you sit cross-legged, okay? You can also sit in a simple cross-legged seat and still do this same posture. Now take your left hand and bring it behind your back. You have a couple of options. Option 1, you're going to catch your waistband like that, and that'll be most accessible for most people. Right hand is going to come around and grab your left knee. I'm leaning onto my left hip, I'm lifting my chest open and twist to the left. This is called Vavrajasana 1. Now let's say you thought, oh, I can go a little bit deeper there. What you can do is take your left hand behind your back, catch your right bicep, catch your right inner elbow, and then swing the right arm around to the left. This is much, much deeper. And then twist there. So either one is fine. Depends on your shoulder flexibility. Lift your chest, turn left. Remember, you could be cross-legged right now. Next thing, your head only is going to turn and look to the right. Head only turns right. Shoulders are still going left. And then I'm going to cock my head to the right. I'm going to drop that right ear. And it really goes deep through the neck. I feel it up into my ear. I feel it down to the tip of my, kind of the top of my shoulder. I also like to take my mouth and just chew here. So maybe open your jaw, close your jaw a little bit. And you get really, really deep. You can find where it's most deepest for you. Okay, and then slowly, bring yourself all the way back around for just a moment. So stay in that same seated position if you can. Take your your right hand, reach it out to the right. Take your left arm, lift it up and over you. Give it a couple breaths right there. Very good. And inhale, bring yourself back through the center. You're going to take both of your legs straight out in front of you, and we are going to do the second side of this posture. So how did we get into it? We bring both of the legs along the left side. So again, it's kind of like you're sitting, like sitting side saddle here. You got your right ankle sitting inside. I'm sorry, my left ankle is sitting inside my right arch. Left ankle bone right inside the right arch. Now, most of us will take the right hand behind the back, we'll catch the waistband. Left hand will catch the right knee. If you need some help, get a blanket, prop your hip up. That's a really, really good variation. Okay, twisting right. If you're going to try for the arm, you get your right hand around, you catch that left bicep, you catch that left elbow, and you twist looking right. So a little bit more of an advanced pose. Take your head, everyone, turn it so you're looking to the left. Cock your head, expose your neck. Exposing your neck, breathing deeply. Beautiful. And as you come out of this, go ahead and just allow the left arm to walk out to your left. Take your right arm, reach it all the way up above you. And from here, slowly come out of it. Make your way onto your back, everybody. Make your way down and onto your back. Again, this is one of those classes where it's just kind of been timeless. I don't know where the time has gone, but we're ready to wrap this show up. So pull your knees into your body. If you want to rock on your spine a little bit, go ahead and do. Before we fully wrap, we got to do our back bends. So let's put our feet flat on the floor. Some of you may love to do wheel pose, and that is absolutely fine. I'm going to start you off in bridge. You're going to take your hips up to the ceiling. I'll have you interlace your hands beneath your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your breastbone high. Anyone who wants to make that transition into a wheel pose, bring your hands by your ears, push down. You'll come to the top of your head. You'll come all the way to a full back bend. Beautiful. Let's inhale, and the exhale, come on all the way down, right onto the ground. Really, really good. I want you to take your right knee, hug it into your body as you stretch your left leg away on the floor. Hamstring stretch on the right leg. Take that right leg up. First, flex your foot, circle your ankle a couple of times, roll out your toes and crack them. And then engage your belly. I'm going to roll up, holding behind my calf, holding behind my ankle. Maybe you're even holding your heel or your toes if you're a little bit more flexible here. Give it a good squeeze. And twist. You can bend that right leg. You can keep it straight. Start to drop the right knee down to the left, right arm out to the right. And the more you're in the zone, the more time kind of becomes fleeting or timeless. When you're just really enjoying what you're doing, not thinking about how long it's taking, just engaged in the process. That's a good feeling. Come on back through the center. Let's go to the second side. So I'm going to pull my left knee in, my right leg is straight. And then slowly we'll take that left leg up to the sky, maybe circle a little bit, maybe point and flex, maybe crack your toes. And let's roll up. So I'm going to engage my core, reach my hands up high, hold my calf, hold my ankle, whatever. And twist, pulling my left knee in. I could keep it straight or could bend it. Oh, yes, there was a good pop. If you get those pops, if you get those releases, really just enjoy that. Enjoy your body letting go of its tension. Know that you're doing something good for yourself. Appreciate that you've taken the time for yourself. Beautiful. Come on all the way back through the center. Pull your legs into your body and then stretch your legs away on the ground. I'd like you to do one technique with me on the way into Shavasana. So stretch your legs out, stretch your arms out a couple inches away from the side of your body. We're going to inhale through our nose. Let's do it together. Inhale. Hold your breath in. Squeeze your fists. Point your toes. Squeeze everything in your body. Hold it. Hold. Hold. Now blow it out and let go. Just two more of those. Inhale. Squeeze and concentrate it. And release. Last time. Inhale. Hold and squeeze. Still the same variation on the technique we began class with. Exhale and let it go. You got about 2 minutes on your back. Please give yourself that. Your heart's beating, but it's going to slow down. You can observe it while it slows. Your breath is flowing in and out. You may notice that you're so relaxed that your breath stops, your breath pauses. And you're just hanging out in a state of emptiness. State of openness. A state of receptivity. Slowly start to breathe again, everybody. That was a very, very empowering, powerful, energetically uplifting class. You may want to take a moment when class is done, just to settle. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring yourself up to sitting. So do something nice for yourself after class. Take a moment, make a cup of tea, or go outside and look at some of the plants, or just take in some fresh air. Bring your hands together at your heart. Let's close by chanting the mantra Om one last time to just seal it up. Take a breath in. Om. Rub your hands together. Make them warm and take the warmth down over your head and your body. Namaste. Thanks for practicing with me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.